Who is more powerful, the men and women we elect to walk the corridors of Westminster, or Britain's leading media mogul? For years it was a question MPs dared not ask, but today in the Commons, they gave their answer.
The will of Parliament was clear. The will of the public was clear. And now Britain's most powerful media owner has had to bend to that will.
The Labour leader had persuaded every party, even the Conservatives, to back his call on Rupert Murdoch to withdraw the bid for BSkyB, in the event that happened before the motion was ever debated.
Above all, this is a victory for people, the good, decent people of Britain, outraged by the betrayal of trust by parts of our newspaper industry.
Earlier, the Prime Minister had met the family whose suffering turned the story of hacking from a little local difficulty for Rupert Murdoch into a national scandal. He told the Dowler family he'd worked to ensure it could never happen again.
There is a firestorm, if you like, that is engulfing parts of the media, parts of the police, and indeed our political system's ability to respond. And what we must do in the coming days and weeks is think above all of the victims, like the Dowler family who are watching this today, and make doubly sure that we get to the bottom of what happened and we prosecute those who are guilty.
Getting to the bottom of this will be the job of a senior judge, Lord Justice Leveson, who said today that his inquiry would focus on one simple question: who guards the guardians? Starting now, he'll look into how to clean up the secretive relationships between the press, politicians and the police. Then, once prosecutions have been brought, he'll examine why phone hacking took so long to expose. With the bid off and an inquiry on, David Cameron faced another big question. Why had he believed Andy Coulson, his former Director of Communications, who was arrested last week in connection with allegations of hacking?
He gave those self-same assurances to the police, to a select committee of this House, and under oath to a court of law. If it turns out he lied, it won't just be that he shouldn't have been in government, it will be that he should be prosecuted.
Not good enough, replied the Labour leader.
He just doesn't get it. I say this to the Prime Minister. He was warned by the Deputy Prime Minister about hiring Andy Coulson. He was warned by Lord Ashdown about hiring Andy Coulson. He should apologise for the catastrophic error of judgment he made in hiring Andy Coulson.
From now on, we're promised, Prime Ministers will be open in their relationship with the Murdochs, other press barons and their lieutenants. We'll be told when they meet, they can expect fewer kisses. In a rare appearance in the Commons, Gordon Brown insisted he had nothing to apologise for.
The relationship between News International and the Labour administration I led was in all these years, from start to finish, neither cosy nor comfortable.
He said that when he was Prime Minister, he'd wanted to have a public inquiry into hacking. But
it was opposed by the police, it was opposed by the Home Office, it was opposed by the civil service, and it was not supported by the Select Committee of the day.
Today, MPs congratulated themselves on standing up to the Murdochs. Soon, a judge may be asking them, on oath, why they didn't do it sooner.